Hello and welcome back to the Bodcast. It is episode 80. It's a very exciting episode. And before we get into that, I'm joined by my lovely wife.
Oh, that was lovely. Oh, that genuinely touched my heart when you said that. Hi.
Hi. So today's episode, we are looking at our top 10 Lego sets for 2022.
Yes, and it was very, very hard to choose. Firstly, because there was so many pages of brick set to scroll through. 39, did you say? I gave up at 37, so if there's a really good one on the last page, I missed it.
Oh.
So much to remember as well.
Yes. And then there were some sets that you were confused you didn't find because you thought they did come out this year.
Yeah, actually, let's just double check that. I thought the Magical House came out this year, but I'm going to just see when it did come out because...
I think it was last year. I think that's when Encanto was big.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Madrigal. Can't spell. 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah. But was it the end of 2021? December. So it was very close. Yeah, that's the thing. So we didn't really... Well, we haven't got it.
No.
We still haven't built it, so
yeah.
I don't know if it would have made it on the list. I think it looks nice, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. How many times did I fall asleep whilst trying to make this list, Ian?
I don't know. Because sometimes you snore before you fall asleep. So it's very difficult to know.
It was just so long.
It was.
And then trying
It was
to choose...
scrolling through pages of nonsense stuff, like tin signs, and towels.
Anything that I was scrolling through was making me fall asleep. I'm just so tired. It's been a week.
Yes.
So, how are we doing this?
I don't know.
So, how many did you have on your shortlist?
18.
And how many did you have?
And then I've got my top 10.
So, do you want to talk about your things that didn't make your shortlist?
Things that didn't make it.
Oh, no. Things that made your shortlist but didn't make it.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me one of them.
Dolphin and Turtle.
You put that on your shortlist?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's a fun little set.
Okay. Was it you that built it? I think it looks nice. I don't think I built it, but it does look nice. And it's quite a cheap set.
Yeah.
So it's a good one for kids. And I always like the 3-in-1s, if I'm honest. Because they give you so much more options.
Yeah.
And I'm over the fact that I always want to build all three and have all three. Because
you make me build all three.
No, but as in, there was a time where I wanted to get it 3 times, so I had them all. Whereas now I'm getting better at saying, right, I don't need to have them all. So that's good. Right, moving on.
So, the noodle shop.
Yeah, again, another good 3-in-1. That didn't make my shortlist either.
It didn't make your shortlist?
No.
Okay.
Because I knew I didn't want to put it on my main list, so I didn't put it on my shortlist.
Okay.
So
See, it was quite early on, so
yeah.
Stuff that comes up first has a higher chance of making it onto my shortlist and stuff at the end.
Yeah.
Once I've hit 10 and I know it's like, oh, well, is this better than that kind of
Yeah.
thing? So it changes somewhat.
Okay.
The Viking ship?
Yeah, it didn't make it onto my shortlist. Because we've decided we're not getting that one, is that right?
I don't know if we decided
We quite liked was there a pub build, is that right?
Yeah.
But I think we decided we just don't have the space for it.
Yeah, maybe.
So we wouldn't bother.
Andrea's Theatre School?
Oh, yeah, I do like that one. But I haven't built it. I find it hard to rank things I haven't built over things I have built.
Yeah.
But I'm sad because the other day I asked you to bring me down either Emma's art school or whatever and Andrea's, and I was like preferably Andrea's Theatre School, and you didn't bring me that one, so I was disappointed. I think it is a good one.
Okay.
But it didn't make it onto my list either. So far, nothing you said has made it onto my list.
Okay. The bathtub stump bike.
Oh, I mean that's an excellent set. Why did that not make it onto your main list, Ian?
Because it didn't.
Oh.
The 12 Grimald Place.
Yeah, that was on my shortlist. Didn't make it onto my main list. I think because it was quite a samey kind of build.
Yeah.
Because like the fronts are all the same, but I like the look of it, and I like the fact that it's in our city, motorised.
The Dragon Adventure Ride.
Which is the gift with purchase.
Yes.
Now, did you know that the gift with purchases when they were in the Bricktober came in so much prettier boxes? Have you seen the boxes?
Yeah.
I would have loved it so much more if it had come in that. But I also am not as upset as a lot of people on the internet are that it didn't come in.
Right.
Like, I would have loved it in that set.
I mean, we throw away the boxes, so yeah.
Yeah. So many people were like, I can't believe I spent my VIP points and it's rubbish. I'm like, well, you've still got the Lego inside.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people angry. Of course, yes, it looked good, but get over it.
But throw away the boxes.
Yeah, because I keep no boxes.
Yeah.
I keep some.
And then the only other one that made it onto the shortlist, didn't make it onto the list, was the Lunar New Year Ice Festival.
And that's a technicality.
Yes, because that went into my top 10 last year because it comes. So I wasn't sure whether to include the parade.
But we haven't built it.
We haven't built it. We haven't got it.
I think you need to treat it as a New Year set, because although we're probably going to get it if it comes out Boxing Day, and build it then, it's a 2023 set in my mind. And I told you off for this last year because that's when you included the Lunar New Year parade. Okay. And I was like, well, I didn't include it because it was a next year set. Yeah. Funny enough, that's on my shortlist, but didn't make it onto the main list.
But why do we count it as next year? Considering it has a release date of the 25th of December, why in brick set? I suppose, is it not listed under this year?
America, it's not. So right. You'll find it in both, I think.
It wasn't there when I looked through.
It wasn't in 2022.
Yeah.
2021 even.
2022.
It was definitely in 2022.
The
parade. Okay. I don't know. Maybe that'll change when it actually does come out.
Yeah.
Anyway, I didn't include the Lunar New Year ice thing because I liked it, but not as much as I have in previous years. Okay. So it didn't make it onto my main list, but it did go on my shortlist.
Okay, so what made it onto your shortlist?
Okay, that didn't make the cut.
Yeah.
Gosh. The windmill, the Bricklink windmill, because we are also including the Bricklink sets. Yeah. I like the windmill, but I didn't build it, and it doesn't have any people, and it just didn't make it.
Fair enough.
Heavenly Realms.
Heavenly Realms didn't make it on.
Oh.
Crazy.
It may be because it's been sat in our hallway since we built it, and it's been annoying me a lot. So I might be angry with it for that very reason. So it's a good set, but I have nowhere to put it. 2, it's now covered in dust. 3, it's probably sun damaged to hell.
Oh, you don't get sun in our hallway.
Yeah, we do.
From where?
From the front doors.
Yeah, it's obscured glass. You don't get much.
Then one is not obscured glass.
I know, but
that's the other side of the house.
Yeah, that wouldn't have impacted.
You will be surprised how much, because we don't get hardly any sunlight in our dining room, but that's where we put our winter village, and that is yellow as anything.
Yeah, but that's quite old white yellows, regardless of sun.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just angry with that set.
Okay.
So I feel bad about that. I also had the DB5 Speed Champion because I really liked that build, and I didn't include it because I wouldn't have built it if it hadn't been for that challenge. I wouldn't have gone near it. It was a surprisingly nice one, so that's why it made it onto my shortlist. Oh no, I didn't include this. I chose mine very, I just want to get this done. And I went with my initial gut feeling. I didn't put on the Winter Village set from this year, even though I love Winter Village sets.
Didn't make my shortlist.
It didn't even make your shortlist?
No.
Why? What's wrong with it? I do like the set.
I like the tram, but
I like the 2 buildings as well. I love how it looks in our Winter Village.
It does look okay in our Winter Village.
I think other people will be more bothered, but for us it really does work quite nicely.
Only because we've got a section that isn't part of our Winter Village, essentially.
Well, it's not that it's not part of our Winter Village, it's the fact that it is able to take a facade and look good.
So the way I see it is we've almost got 2 little winter villages, and then the train goes past a small little town in the middle, and that's how it gets from the one village to another. So,
well, I do like it, but not enough. And then I didn't include the modular from this year, the boutique hotel.
No, I didn't include it either.
Oh, okay, because I don't like the colouring, and I don't remember being wowed by it, and it was a while ago, so it might have. I think I enjoyed it, but I didn't enjoy it enough. I feel it's not fair that it was so long ago.
Yeah.
But I didn't include that. And then the one that I'm really upset that I've just seen that I didn't include is the Bruni Army Builder polybag.
Right, okay.
Because that allowed me to get 10 Brunis, and I love it. But it wasn't good enough to make the final cut. But it was an amazing thing.
Okay.
And I'm glad it happened.
Okay.
Right. Okay, so where do we start now? Shall we... Your 10 and my 10?
Well, shall we start off in last place?
Yes, that's 10.
Yes. So for me, it was the Cardboard Adventure.
Oh, okay. So I have to clarify that I made a little note to say that some of the gift purchases this year were amazing, but I'm not putting any of them on my list.
Okay.
So, I really love the cardboard spaceship. I love the I love the look of the taxi. We haven't built it yet. The monkey swing thing, the little fairground type one. Yeah. I love that too. The Ray the Castaway looks good too. All of the gift purchases have been pretty good. Even the sandwich shop, which we didn't get, that I really wanted. Yeah. So I haven't included any of those on there.
Okay.
Because I just couldn't. I couldn't deal with them.
I just included the one
Because you really
tenth
like
place.
that one.
I think that the gift for pets. I think that's the best one.
Okay. Oh, is it?
But as you say, there are some other good ones. I mean, you've got the Jane Goodall.
Yeah, I'm not all that excited about the Jane Goodall.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah.
But have we built that one? Did you build that the other day?
I don't know.
Or did we watch someone else build it? Oh, I can't remember. Okay, I think I will agree with you that the spaceship one, the cardboard spaceship, is the best. My number 10 was the bathtub bike.
Okay.
Because that was so good. So good. Because of all the stunt bikes, that one just stays up so well. And it's so much fun to play with.
Yeah.
And it looks cool. And it's got like the little naked guy. And yeah, he's got a tattoo of a duck on his back.
Yeah.
I mean, it is... In fact, it's number 1. It's number 1. Let's stop.
It's elevated to number 1.
Number 1.
Okay.
I love that, but it's just so good. Okay. I've used initials for mine, so I'm going to have to cross-reference because I can't remember what they are. I think that's... Yeah. Next.
Okay.
I know what the next one is.
Okay. So my next one isn't one that we've built.
Ooh. One we've not built.
One we've not built.
But we have.
Yes.
Is this like 20 questions? Is it something we're going to build soon?
Yes.
Is it the Ultimate Adventure?
It is the Ultimate Adventure Castle.
Hang on. Spoiler alert. Yeah, carry on.
Yeah, no, I think it looks good. I think it'll work well with the girls. So
Yeah.
I think it makes it a good
And
set.
it comes with lots of mini dolls.
Ah, so when I got it down from the shelf, I got to shower Paige and Tech in dust. So,
Did you? Was there
yeah.
lots of dust on that thing?
Because it was the last one at the very back.
So hang on.
yeah.
That's put it on number 9 for
Oh,
you.
yeah. Yeah,
That was a fond memory.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Right.
Because I assume they just fill them up from the front, so the one at the back
I'd been there a
had
while.
never been taken off.
That would make sense. And so it's super dusty.
Yeah.
My number 9 was the Lovebirds.
The Lovebirds.
I really
they
like-
nearly went on my shortlist.
They're
Lovebirds.
so cute.
If they'd have been earlier on in the list, then they would have
Yeah.
made it onto a shortlist.
I think it's just... I don't often buy sets that aren't really for the city. That one I had to have because I just love
They're
the
not
way
made
they
in the
look.
city.
Okay, why do we need giant birds in the city?
Who doesn't need giant birds in a city?
Most people.
Most people are weird.
Well, yeah, most people are weird. That's good. We like weird. So, yeah, that was my number 9. So, I'll do my number 8 first. That was the Ultimate Adventure Castle.
Okay.
So, I'd put it on because of all the mini dolls.
Yeah.
Is it 5 princesses you get in one? I think it's good.
I don't know.
And I think, I'm looking forward to building that with the girls. So,
Okay, so my number 8 was the Ninja Dojo Temple.
oh, we built that New Year's Day, pretty much. Or no, like the first week of the year. And I still haven't recorded a review for it.
Nice. That's why it's still in the corner of the room.
Yeah, and I've dropped half of it on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you built the Monastery of Spinjitzu New Year's Day. And then we built that like the week after. And I was going to compare the two because they're quite similar looking sets.
Yeah.
And I still haven't got around to doing that. So many videos, so little time. Oh, what's my number? No, I told you my number 8. So that's a good one. That didn't make it onto my shortlist at all.
Okay, so number 7, the succulents.
I do like the succulents, but they didn't make it onto my shortlist because it was, again, like you say, lower down.
I thought succulents was... Succulents is the second thing on my list.
Okay, maybe I just skip past them.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh no, these aren't going to make it onto my list. And mine's the City of Lanterns.
Yeah, I didn't make it onto my shortlist.
Why not?
I don't know.
Is it because it was so long ago you don't remember how cool it is?
No, I was...
You didn't like it?
I liked it, but I never bought into the hype of it. It was...
It's a mini Ninjago city.
Yeah.
I don't like... I just think it's nice.
Okay.
I thought it looks good. I think it was... I had to penalise Heavenly Realms by putting that one on the list and not Heavenly Realms because Heavenly Realms has annoyed me so much.
Okay.
But yeah, it's got potential. Okay, so have you done your 7?
I did my number 7, yeah.
What was it? Oh,
That was the succulents.
oh yeah, succulents. You did them all by yourself as well. You didn't include me, even though that's quite clearly a build together one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Number 6.
Sunken Treasure Mission.
The new, 3-in-1 that you just got.
The octopus.
With all those little pink bits on the bottom. Because you've got a good use for him and you liked him.
Yeah. Good build. It's a nice shape.
You really don't need to play with it whilst you're talking about it.
Yeah, I do.
He is actually pretty good.
Yeah. And then also, the Ray as well is also a good build. It's a really solidly...
Okay, you're going to show me that one as well. They can't see you showing
I know
it.
they can't. But, the snot techniques used have created something really quite thin but
Sturdy.
solid and properly robust.
Oh, if you get him at the right angle as well, he looks like he's smiling quite cutely.
Yes.
Hey, I'm a Ray. Sorry.
So I like that.
Okay.
It's not quite, rays normally have their mouths on the bottom, so having a mouth on the front is a bit weird.
It's inaccurate, is what you're saying. My number 6 was the street food market, the Lego Friends street food market. I know you hated some of the colouring in that, but I thought it gave you a really good city piece to put in somewhere to make a meeting point, and there was 3 different eateries. I just thought it was nice, and it was bright and colourful and fun.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed building that one.
Okay. So, number 5, I went with the lighthouse.
Oh, the lighthouse only made it to number 5 on yours. Yeah. Well, it's a good set. Why did it not get higher? Was it just that there were better sets, or
how expensive all of the motors and lights are, and that's because Lego sells them for a huge amount of money, and so any set that includes them is therefore
super expensive.
Too expensive.
Yeah, agreed. I went for the underwater palace.
Okay.
Ariel's underwater palace, just because it's a nice looking thing.
Yeah.
And despite the fact that it keeps getting destroyed, the girls love it, and I loved building it. It is good. Pretty. Number 4?
Tree of Souls.
I didn't see any Avatar sets. Did I fall asleep for those?
Maybe.
I don't remember seeing any Avatar sets. Were they early on or later on?
Towards the end.
I may have fallen asleep for... Or maybe I just skipped a whole page.
Maybe.
Yeah, the Tree of Souls is quite good. Didn't make it onto my list because I didn't see it.
If you had seen it, would it have made it onto your list?
I don't know. I mean, it's on the floor as well. I dropped that one too.
Yeah. A lot of stuff ends up on the floor.
I know. It's a bit of my
in
home...
front of a tram.
Well, you dropped that one.
Yeah.
There's a piece from my Home Alone roof missing. And I keep saying I'll find it before the next one. There's not. So, we'll get there. It is a good one. Where's it going in our city? Is it going underwater?
Yeah.
As a tree?
So the canopy of the tree will go. I will do something slightly different for the trunk because make it a bit more colourful.
Whereas my number 4 was the lighthouse. So again, it didn't make it that high up because actually, personally for me, I didn't really enjoy the build that much because I didn't think it was a 2-person build.
Yeah, it didn't split easily.
And it really enjoyed doing the little house part, but then I felt a little bit like I was missing out on the experience for the rest. But I don't think I was because you were just building the inner frame. I was bringing it.
Yeah.
It was a bit boring that top bit.
Okay.
The lens and stuff and the technique for the little balcony was quite nice, but other than that, not so much. Okay. So that was 4, wasn't it?
Yes.
So 3.
The Lion Knight's Castle.
You put the castle at number 3.
I put the castle at number 3.
Wow. Why?
Good set.
Oh yeah, it is a good set, but why is it not number 1 for you? I might have given away my number 1 there.
I just think there's a couple of sets which are better.
I wonder what they are.
Plus, that stupid ramp.
Oh yeah, I sent you a picture of what someone else had done. Did you like it better than when?
Not overly.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because they've made it all in yellow, haven't they, as well?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you were meant to look past the yellow.
Yes, I know.
And just look at the technique. I am surprised. I put the loop coaster 3rd.
Okay.
Because despite the fact that the loop coaster is ridiculously large for no apparent reason, not for no apparent reason, I think I enjoyed building that. We took quite a few sessions to build it, so I kind of feel like those ones you feel like you've got more out of it.
Right. See, I didn't enjoy the build.
You didn't enjoy the build. Why?
A lot of it was just building.
Okay, yeah, I might agree with
towers
you.
And.
Yeah, but so what I really enjoyed was at the end of every stream there was enough of the roller coaster for me to play with it. And it was fun to watch. Okay. And so then for the next stream, we built a little bit more and then it looped a bit more. Yeah. And it was just so much fun. So, I think that's why I fondly remember it. Yeah, it was a bit of an arse to build because you needed so much space. And the chain was annoying.
The thing, it's so annoying. The fact that...
And I built it wrong.
We believe we built the chain correctly, but then to get it to work reliably, we had to take out one link. And then after maybe a couple of weeks... we had to take out another one because the chain is stretching because it's held under tension vertically. It's not a good way of having a plastic chain.
Yeah.
So, and if it doesn't work, it's a pain because you attach it to a motor, it lifts up, the cars are then meant to go off, and then it gracefully drops back down using a counterweight.
Yeah.
If the cars don't go off at the top, it's too heavy for the counterweight, smashes into the bottom and bits fly everywhere.
Have we got it motorised in our city?
Yes.
And people can go on it?
Yeah.
But no one
No
seems to.
one has, and I don't know if the camera can see it properly.
Oh, okay.
I may have to adjust the cameras so they have a better angle.
But if lots of people keep going on it, it's likely to break more
Possibly.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Yeah.
Okay, so should I take it off my list?
No, you can leave it there.
Okay. What was your number 3? Oh, the castle. Okay. Number 2.
The mountain windmill.
Oh, so you put the windmill higher.
Yeah.
Did you really enjoy the mountain windmill?
I did. I liked it.
At the time, you complained.
There's a lot of bits in it which, if you were making a Lego set, you wouldn't do. It's very much a mock.
Yeah.
It has, a 1x3 that's built out of lots of different plates to
Poop.
give variation of colour.
A poop.
Yeah, too much pooping going on.
Too much pooping. Parts out of parts for those who think that we're actually talking about poop. Which wouldn't be beyond us, it would.
Yeah. So, so there was that annoyance. The instructions were very weird.
Yeah.
You were doing bits as sub-assemblies where you should just have built it directly onto the model.
Yeah.
And,
You also built a bit that was out with no support, and then you built the support afterwards. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of definitely downsides, you said, but it does look nice.
Looks great.
That one's actually made it up to the city.
It has.
Whereas my number 2 is the Venetian houses, and that's still on the floor here, and it's slowly getting destroyed. I like the Venetian houses because 1, it's a big building, and it looks nice, and 2, because there was quite a lot of interior detail that I didn't really know was coming, because I hadn't looked into it that much. Because I like to do that. Just buy a set that costs a lot of money, but not look and see what's inside.
Yeah.
It's better that way.
I mean, to be fair, if you like it enough from the outside to buy it,
yeah, what's the matter?
Leave the interior as a surprise, that's fine. If you're unsure about buying it, then I think at that point you've got to then start looking at the interior to work out if it's worth it or not.
Or get someone you know knows what you like.
Yeah.
And so you still don't get it spoiled.
Yeah.
What was your number 2? Oh, you put the mountain window.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did you think was better than the Lion Knight's Castle and the mountain window?
Heavenly Realms.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But it's annoying. It's been there.
I like Heavenly Realms.
Why did you leave it on the side
open.
today?
It's really cool.
Yeah, it pops open, but it doesn't pop back.
I know it doesn't pop back, but you're just being picky.
I don't know. It is beautiful.
It is.
I feel like I've been really harsh on it.
I feel you have as well.
But it's been there for so long.
Yes, yeah, but I don't blame that on the set. I blame that on you. So it's different.
Sorry, why is that my fault? You put it there.
Did I?
You didn't not put it there. You didn't move it from there. I don't know. Oh, stupid. Too much Lego. Lego everywhere. Okay. Mine was the Lion Knight's Castle.
Yeah.
That you might have worked that one out.
I did work that one out, yeah.
The Lion Knight's Castle was amazing. Like, there was so many different bits to it. Like, fun bits to build. And you suddenly like, oh, look at this angle and how have I made that? I just loved it. So it had to go. And also it looks epic. Even with the ramp, in my opinion. So, yeah, it had to be number 1 for
Even
me.
with the black tree?
I don't care for the black tree, but I don't care about the black tree. Okay. So, it's fine. My side didn't have the black tree, did it?
No.
My side was better than yours.
Yeah, I think maybe your side was.
Sorry.
Maybe that would have changed if I'd have done your side. Whether it would have.
I'll take it apart. You can build it up.
No, it's okay.
Okay. Things I wanted to mention about Lego this year, though. 1, Butthole Tiger. I just wanted to say it once. That didn't make it.
Butthole Tiger.
Yeah, majestic. Well, I don't think that's its official name. If I'm honest.
Yeah, it is.
And also, I really wanted Duplo this year, and you didn't let me have it, and I'm sad.
Yeah.
Because they brought out so many amazing Duplo sets this year with all the different animals of the world. Annoyingly, they brought out one set that was called All the Animals of the World, and it didn't have all the animals from all the other sets.
Yeah.
They had a selection of new animals and the summer,
Yes.
and I'm like, I can't work out the cheapest way to get these animals.
Yeah.
And Bricks and Pieces definitely wasn't it.
No.
Because they were super expensive.
Duplo animals on Bricks and Pieces are
I
stupidly
know, it
expensive.
is ridiculous. I guess because that is pretty much the majority of a set. Like, they don't really have anything else. So if you just wanted to get those, you could if they made it cheaper, you wouldn't ever get the set.
Yeah.
So.
Although, most Duplo is bought for kids.
Yeah.
I mean, in general, most Lego is bought for kids, but I think Duplo, a much higher percentage of it goes to kids.
Well, yeah, because us adults don't really want to.
So I don't think you're going to be... There's that many people who, if they knew you could get all the animals cheaper than buying the sets, that they'd go off and do that. I think they'd still be buying the set.
I just really want some of the animals. There's some really good animals.
Yeah.
They haven't retired yet, so,
Could still get them.
It's nearly Christmas.
It is.
If you love me enough, you get me a Duplo set for Christmas. Although I really also want the new one that's coming. Oh, but that's not coming out yet. So for Christmas, I want the animals of the world.
No.
Oh, so mean. Okay. This was fun.
Was there anything else you wanted to say? It was just those 2 notes.
Yeah, those are and the one about the gift with purchases, but I've already mentioned that. Yeah. I can't believe how different our lists actually were, though.
Yeah.
I guess that shows that we both value different things from Lego,
Yes.
and that's okay, and neither of us are doing it wrong, apart from you are. But there's been a lot this year, and there's been, not seeing the modular and the Winter Village set on my list seems surprising. But there's just been some others that I've liked more, so that's okay.
It is.
There was more Friends sets that I wanted to put on, but I don't know, some of the Friends sets this year haven't really been great, and some of them have been amazing. Like, I really like the Canal Boat, but I feel like the Canal Boat's too large. Yeah. So I didn't put that. There's no Harry Potter, I guess.
Yeah. So I had 12 Grimmauld Place on the short
What about the
list.
Hungarian Horntail?
I thought about that as well. So 12 Grimmauld Place, I enjoyed motorising it and
So
stuff.
that was
it was slightly different.
Yeah.
And the fact that it is now in our city motorised and chat, you can activate it and you get that whole reveal and then it closes itself away again.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool. I'm also really enjoying the Home Alone house, but that's not even this year's set. So I feel like that could have been higher on my list last year if I'd been building it then. Because right now, that's been the highlight of December is building that bag by bag. I'm thinking I want to do that more with bags, like Lego. Just do a bag, move away.
But does this have smaller bags than most sets?
I have no idea. Like, I'm doing the back half of a room, then the details of the room, then the front half of the room. But it's still...
it's not...
It's still a good half hour of building each time.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't had any time where it's been less than about half hour. So
That's while chatting.
Well, I can chat and build at the same time. It's been good. But that's last year.
It'd be interesting to look at the kind of average piece per bag for it, see how it compares to some other sets.
That seems like a bit of a pain to work out.
Because like Ministry of Magic seem to have very small bags.
Yeah, so because you're building a little bit each.
But then other sets, the bags are massive.
Right. Okay, so I guess we want to know... Oh, this is not my episode. Yeah. Sorry.
It's just stealing.
Well, we want to know from people what their top...
I know.
Yeah, okay.
So we want to hear from you what your top 10 sets of 1954 are.
Do we? Did I say that?
No.
No, okay. 2015, did you say?
I said 1954.
What?
I'm glad that you're paying attention.
1954?
That
was it took me a while.
It was a good year.
Sorry, what?
Don't know.
My mum was born in 1954.
Oh, okay.
And my dad, to be fair. I don't really think about both of those things. Carry on.
So no, we want to hear what your top 10 sets are from 2022.
Or just a top one.
Or just
we don't expect you to do that much work. It was hard.
It is. There's a lot to go through.
It's much easier to say what is your most standout set and just think, what do I remember most?
Yeah.
And I think Lower Knight's Castle would have been mine. Would yours have been Heavenly Realms?
Yeah.
Even if you hadn't looked through them all, you would have just gone Heavenly Realms.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You get into the case of, Succulents, for me, I wasn't even sure if that was this year, so it's only by going through the list that I find out which year some of the sets are.
That's true, we do, it does blur.
But yeah, so if you put your favourite set, also if you want to complain about anything that we've missed from our top 10s, then feel free, you'll be wrong, but, you know.
Well, or you'd be right, you might be right, and we just didn't see that page.
Well, you might not have scrolled through.
Like with the Avatar sets. That was ridiculous.
Of course, if you've enjoyed this episode, you can listen or watch all the previous episodes on YouTube. They're also available on various platforms out there where you can listen to podcasts. Who knows what they are? Just use YouTube.
Okay.
Also, feel free to like and subscribe, and we will catch you next week for another really exciting episode, which who knows how we're going to record that with the fun of Christmas going on, but we'll somehow manage it.
It'll be fine. We record on a Tuesday. Christmas isn't on a Tuesday.
Nope.
So we can just record it on Tuesday like we normally do.
Okay. We'll just have the aftermath of Christmas to deal with.
It'll be fine. Okay. What aftermath of Christmas is there?
I don't
To put things away?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do that till January.
Good. Okay, so we'll catch you next week. Bye.
Bye. Have a good Christmas, people.
Yeah.
What she said. Bye.